Hello and welcome back to The Long Dark. Let me give you a quick summary of what has happened so far. So I crashed my plane up here. I am Will Mackenzie, I'm the pilot. My ex-wife was on board. She left this area, this mountain town, through a tunnel over here, but the tunnel collapsed. I can't follow her. I had to help out the old lady, this old lady, in this house here. She gave me some climbing equipment so I can follow her here. And that's actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to wait one day to wait for these guts to be cured. However, I checked the recipes and I learned that there's only 3 things I can craft with these guts. This is the snare that I don't need, rabbit skin mittens that I need 4 rabbit skins for. I also don't have these. The only thing that I can realistically craft is this rabbit skin head. It needs 3 skins. I have these, and it needs 1 cured gut. I also have this. So I'm not going to wait for this. I'm going to pick up these out. And 1 gut. I'm going to walk down through this to the barn here because this is a workshop or a workbench, and then I can craft it again. First, though, I want to eat something. I'm kind of low on calories. Unfortunately, my soup despawned when I loaded back into the game. So, but I have some food in here. Maybe this thingy. So let me eat all of this jerky. And this chocolate. Yeah, calories are filled, so couldn't even finish this part. Okay, I'm going to let some things here. I don't need. Not going to bring this down. Also not going to bring these. And this. This stuff I'm going to bring when I leave town. I'm going to bring all these granola bars. And some of the fish I'm going to drink. And I don't need to bring all this water because I cooked water before I left the farmhouse. There should be some fresh water or drinkable water on there. Anything else I don't need to bring? I definitely don't need a fixed accelerant, and I don't need this much tinder because you can just craft tinder with 1 stick in 5 minutes. 2 tinder actually, so there's no real reason to ever bring this much. There's sticks everywhere. Okay, let me drop this. Let me drop all of these. Also I don't need this many matches. Ah, that's okay. Matches are very light, but still clutter in my inventory. Just hope there's no wolves around, but it's just snowing. It's not windy, so I can just light a torch if I have to. Actually, a flare, storm lantern. That is it. Maybe not that easy. I spotted these from a mile away. Although I honestly don't know if if I really need them. Those mushrooms, they do 2 things. Oh, can I please? The mushrooms do 2 things when I craft them into a team. They give me a warming up bonus that makes me more resilient to the cold, and they cure infection. I do have a lot of antibiotics, so I don't need to cure infection, and I'm so well equipped that I don't need. There's the wolves. 1 wolf. The other thing is a rock or wolf. I'm so well equipped that I'm not freezing anyway. There's a 3rd wolf. Okay, so I don't like. Let's hope they don't see me. Well, I'm still going to pick them up if I find them. Although I don't really need them. I also think I should prepare them because I think this is lighter than 2 mushrooms. Not entirely certain with this stuff. That's something I should also do before I leave the mountain town because less weight is better. Did I loot this car?
Just like the tractor.
Probably not if there's a scripted line. Okay, let's go to the workbench. I'm not entirely certain if I should light a fire. I think there's a fire thingy. I'm also not sure if the wolves would come in here. Okay, workbench. Okay, I can craft this. This takes... Oh, I can make this in increments. So this will take 3.5 hours. Let's do 1 hour. Okay, now I have to finish it, but it is okay, I think. I'm still not too cold, so... Not too dark, but it's getting dark now. Nice. New hat. Okay, let's see how it is better. I checked that before. Much better than this one. And I also learned that the wind chill, only the outer layer counts for the wind chill. So this is kind of wet, that's the problem. So if I would switch these two, I would actually get some more wind chill. Hard to tell. But it's only because this one's wet. Okay. Let me wear my new hat. And then go inside. But I'm not entirely certain if I couldn't just like walk back. I'm very tired, but there's no point in staying here. Remember this guy? Okay. Yeah, right. So there's some water here, but I don't really need water. More water here. My stuff kind of wet. I think I can manage. So let me just drink this and then turn this one off. No, okay. Turn this one off. Place it on the ground. If the game lets me. Place it on the ground. I am getting too heavy. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, though. Let's go back.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Unfortunately, I didn't want to get sidetracked, but unfortunately, I'm intrigued by what's over there. There's something lying on the ground. I'm not sure if it's a rock or a corpse. Yeah, it's just a rock. I actually wanted to explore this area here, but then it's not just a rock, it's a lot of roasted, actually. It's really smart to do this in the dark. If there was a cave or anything, I couldn't see it anyways. Poor decision making once again. There's a rabbit over there. Okay, let's go back to the farmhouse, sleep the night there, and then I'm going to explore it. I'm kinda intrigued by what's here. There is a rabbit and no wolf. Okay, so this was totally not my plan, but this here is... I'm not sure if getting any closer to the wolves, they will probably hunt into it. Yeah, just sleep for 8 hours, that should be enough to regain my tired meter. It is still dark though. Maybe I'm going to sleep for 2. It's still dark, I'm slightly hungry. I'll probably eat all this stuff, I don't need it anymore. And I can rip this one. A little bit dark. When I have 3 of these, they are 0.01 each. To craft them into a dressing. Look at that, Meg. If I craft them into a dressing, it actually gets heavier, right? 873. Yes. How about those? Okay, so this got lighter. And it's daylight now, so I'm going to leave. Bit too cold, but okay, the wolves are still patrolling over there. Yeah. Okay, there's one rabbit, but I do have enough food and I don't want to attract any wolves if there's wolves around. Now in daylight, I can't see any cave, so that's not very interesting here. Okay, wow. Is this? That's probably the area where I'm going next. So this is pretty cool. And deep. Boing. However, in this game, if you stay close enough to the wall, you can climb down. You can't climb back up. Okay, there's nothing here. I didn't find anything except for a nice vista. And one rabbit that I'm not going to be bothered with. No wolves so far, so I'm quite happy. There's some crows though, I could hear them before I could see them. There might be a corpse. There is a corpse. I was about to take out the spare gun. Because I expected a wolf and a deer, not a human. Oh, that's good. I actually didn't want to bother with those, but okay.
What have we here?
Nice find. Unexpected. Although, to be fair, I said somewhere here. I haven't really explored this area here. Maybe not totally unexpected to find something here. Ah. Great. Just sprained my ankle. How do I... Might also have this damage. No. Okay, let me fix this up. Bandage. Oh, I sprained my wrist. It just damaged my glove. No. And some painkiller. Kinda annoying. I didn't even have the wrist, but it was too steep. Okay, I'm returning, and I remember this wood log. I should turn a bit to the left. There's a frozen sea there, and there's wolves, I believe. I'll need to meet those. Not going to complain about those. This car looted, I put up the visor. It's probably better to use the visor. Couldn't have said anything. Using the visors instead of the hood, because visors can always be opened. Useless. Nice. Let's hope for some better loot in the bank. So this was number 13? Yeah.
I could use this.
Okay. Oh. What kind of equipment are you? Much heavier, but also much better. Cost a lot of style points though. Honestly, without all these clothing in... Oh, fuck. Didn't check for this. These? They're pretty bad, in pretty bad shape, and they're heavy as hell. Oh wait. Yeah, they're heavy as hell. So I quite honestly reached the point where I might have to start balancing weight to stuff. There's no summary here, but my clothing is getting heavier and heavier. It's getting better and better, but this hat is heavier than what I had before. The boots are lighter, okay, but this Parker, this one, military coat, that's heavier than what I had before. This one is heavier than what I had before. Oh, these are still wet. Speed this up. So this is actually getting more and more of a problem. Okay, let me drop the food that I can't eat and don't want to bring. Okay, this stuff stays here. I'm going to take the milk, I'm going to take the energy bars, I'm taking obviously the military rations and the crackers. I'm not going to bring a sewing kit. Basically gone. I'm not going to bring all these torches. I'm going to bring some because there's some wolves, but not many. Anything useful I can do with them? I don't think. Oh yeah, I can. I can go here and actually add fuel. Oh, what have I ordered? In how much durability they have? They're not. 9%, so almost done. This looks all great. No need for these many flares. Get 80, you can have a flare. Okay, how much longer? 5%. Let me craft one of these. 15 minutes. Okay. Pick them up. Be wearing them? Yes. Okay, let's move out. Okay. Not sure why this was on the ground. Almost left without the mountaineering rope. That would have been stupid. I'm going to leave this stuff here. No need for it. I'm going to leave this stuff here. No need for it. I am going to drop these painkillers. 52%. The 43%. They're probably the best, yes. But this is 6. Do have the rope. I do have my clothing. I have some torches. Let's go. If I have to, I can even make a break at the gas station, because I'm fairly certain I have supplies there as well. I just hope it doesn't come to this. The weather is very pleasant, and it's really time for me to leave this mountain town. The only thing that I might be doing is I'm going to check the trunks. Roll, okay. I know that there's wolves around, so I don't really need to be a bit careful. Yeah, there's the wolf again. Could light a torch. Wouldn't cost me a whole lot. But I can maybe sneak around. Oh, there. Okay, climbing areas up there, but I'm going to check the gas station one more time. There's some cars. I think I didn't check the trunks because I didn't have the pry bar. Because the story goes, you start here, basically start here, you go to the house, you go to the gas station, then you go to the house again, and then you go again to the gas station in this tunnel. And after that, you go to the house again, and then to the Paradise Meadows farms, and that's when you get to fiber. Isn't there another car? No. Okay. Thought there's some lockers in here as well, and I bet I didn't open them. Oh, this one's closed. Open. Accelerant.
I think I can use this.
And I think I stored some stuff here. Gosh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's some sticks. Not going to bring this stuff though. I'll need to light a fire as well. Let me crack this one open.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay. If it's any good, but I don't think so. Actually, very good. Not a whole lot of heat, but a whole lot of wind protection. Air condition, I think it is as good. Not as good as this one, but it's much lighter. And this head thingy is not actually be as good as this, but it's also as heavy. Would have been useful before, but now it isn't. Do I have any water here, maybe? Don't have any water on me, right? Maybe not. Not very smart. Anyways, let's go. I'm not going to light a fire to get some more water. This car doesn't have a trunk. Did I ever go here? Didn't open the visors that much. Some antiseptic. And another key. Okay. Do I walk back? I guess I walk back. Let me just... Things that I definitely don't need is... Why did I bring this in the first place? I forgot to drop it. Oh, I can't. This can go here. Let me drop the mountaineering rope here. I don't need to carry this with me. I should have explored this area more thoroughly because I think I've seen this car when I went up there. I almost didn't see them. Okay, they're not stalking me. Last time this happened, they double teamed me. I was walking back into town and the wolf came from... Unfortunately, I think it's worth it to go back and open the bank deposit thingy. Okay, back at the bank. I think that's number 20.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay. I mean, nice. In case you don't notice, the magnifying glass allows me to make... Where's this? Allows me to make a fire during daylight when there's the sun shining, and it never breaks unless it can break during a struggle with a wolf. But it basically means I don't need matches anymore, except for indoors and when the weather is bad. But I don't need matches that much anymore. So let me throw away this stuff, I don't want it. Let me throw away all these matches, I don't want them anymore. To stay here, I'm going to take some water. I'm going to take some more water. I'm going to make a cup of coffee in 10 minutes because I am getting slightly tired. And I'm thinking, if I remember correctly, that climbing takes a lot of your energy, and I would really like not to fall down. Although I think you can't always trip it in. Get the idea. That was the last one, right? Yeah, so the quest. Yeah, it was 3. It was 4, but one was for the other quest. I made you a quick think, because I think there was a wolf right next to the gas station. I don't really need to pay the visit, and I can just like dodge the old station. I don't go back there. Rob, let's go back. Yeah, no. Well, yes. Go back to the climbing area. I've been there before. Okay, 28 more minutes of warming up and coffee. Yeah, I'm going to pick them up. Okay, here we go. This is, I believe, the rock where I can...
I have a bad feeling I'm never gonna see this place again.
I guess cake makes me pick it up. So, use my weight as much as I can. Okay, as you can see, I'm getting tired really quick, and apparently there's also rebelling meter on the right side.
What the hell? I guess that rope was older than it looked.
Oh, also no way back up. So I'm hurt, right? Minor bruising. Okay, that's nothing. Did any of my... Doesn't look like it. Just tripped it, but no damage to anything. Okay, so I'm in the next area. Can't go... Yeah. That's the rest of my rope. I can't go back. However, I'm going to end this episode for now. If you enjoyed it, like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't, complain about me in the comment section.